Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today I want to ask the question, what is real? What is an illusion? The question came to me because I was listening to the song Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues. And there's talking at the end. And the voice says, and we decide which is right and which is an illusion. Think about that. You could be living in New York City, and where you put your attention gives you an experience. But if you were living in the country, you'd be putting your energy and your attention on something different. So you would have a different experience. So for the person in New York City, because of where they're putting in their attention, it's real. For the person in the country, the New York City experience is not real. Think about this. If you watched the news, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, I don't care what news you watch, BBC, you watch the news, you start filling yourself with all this crisis that's happening around you. But if you were living and you had no internet and you had no TV, none of that stuff would even be a speck in your awareness. So is it real for you? No, it's not. You see, it goes back to where you put your attention. That's where your energy goes. Your energy gives you your understanding. Your energy is information. It's a feedback loop. So think about that. Are you putting your attention on not being sick, on being ill, on having pain? Or are you putting your attention on well-being, on being healthy, on being vibrant, and being whole? It's real interesting. I thought about that just recently because I viewed myself as really healthy and I viewed my body as being in perfect health all the time. I can do anything. I'm on no meds whatsoever. And then I started taking my cold tubs every morning. Today was day number 12 in a row. And I noticed that I feel better. And I figured it out. It's because the cold is relieving the inflammation that I didn't even know was there. But because I wasn't putting my attention on the inflammation, it wasn't a real experience to me. It was only when I had the contrast that I could see the difference. Leanne says, I live in a place with a lot of negative energy. You don't have to live in a place with a lot of negative energy. You can have a lot of energy in your mind and live in the most beautiful place in the world. I've been to Maui 60 plus times in my life because my mom and dad lived there for quite a long 30 some years. So I go to visit them and I'd be walking on the beach, which was my habit every day, every morning. About 6:37, I'm on the beach and I'm walking at least 2 hours. And I walked on the beach. I would always observe the people. You are walking in paradise. This is a perfect beach. You can see Mount Haleakala. You can see the West Maui Mountains. You can see the ocean. You could see from where I walked the little half crater Molokini. You could see Kahalavi, the island on the other side of it. You could even get a glimpse of Lanai in the distance. You could see sea turtles right there in the water, dolphins, every now and then, whales. The sand was a perfect temperature. The sun at that time, it was maybe 73, 74 degrees, gentle breeze, absolutely perfect dream state. And most people had a scowl on their face because it wasn't the environment, it was going on inside their head. And it comes back to the idea about what is real. It's what you're thinking about. What are the filters through which you are looking at life? And here's the key thing: stop trying to find someone else to fix you, to make you happy. Fix yourself, see life differently, and you'll attract people to share that with. Whatever the energy you're putting out, you're attracting people like that energy to support what you're experiencing now. So if you want to experience differently, become differently, go out into the world being that person, do things that that new person that you're creating will do, and you will attract new people to your life. Leanne, I live alone. How do I make it leave me alone? Change your focus. What are you putting your energy on? Pretty simple for me. Started a class last night. Class is how to better self-love. 18 students in this class from all over the country. Maybe if we taught this class to our kids and made it a requirement in every year to begin the year of school, they reflected on the ways to self-love, on the ways to self-accept, on the ways to build self-worth. Wouldn't that be a great way to change our children? I'm throwing something out there because I think our education system is broke. It is not building independent people who know how to think for themselves. It's building people who think the way the education system wants them to think. And you can see that all around, that this politician wants this taught, that politician wants that taught. Who are they to decide what gets taught? Give me everything, but teach me how to think and let me discern for myself what I believe. I don't need anyone telling me what to believe. And think about this, folks. With the upcoming integration of artificial intelligence into everything that we consume on television, on social media, the greatest gift you can give yourself or teach your children or teach anyone is to be able to think for themselves, to decide what is real for them and what is an illusion. Gloria, I'll send you the link. I'm surprised you didn't get it. Everyone else did. I don't know why. And I know it's not about you, but I'll send you the link. So Gloria, read through chapter 3 for next week. I love how we communicate. See? Gloria lives somewhere else in the United States. We communicate here right on social media. Social media is great. The thing that I said 3 times last night to my class was this: don't believe a word I say. Think for yourself and make your own decision. And when you do that and you prove it to yourself, you own it. You own it. Thank you, Carol. Hey, all you folks out there watching, today's Wednesday. You know what that is? Agape Gathering Day. You want to join me on Zoom, have conversations about whatever you want, whatever we decide to talk about, to share? Go to agapespiritualcenter.com. Go to the calendar. Zoom links are there for both events. Everyone's invited. Small groups coming together to share. Agapespiritualcenter.com. 1:30 this afternoon Central Time and 7 p.m. Central Time. You do the conversion. I'm not here to be your time steward. Think about this. 30 years ago, if I told Lee that I would be doing this right now, I would say, Lee, that's an illusion. But today, for me, because I focus on it, it's my reality. Let me ask you this question before I sign off. What are you experiencing as real that is causing you pain, anguish, concern? Is it real? Or is it just where you're putting your attention? Put your intentions on things you desire that bring you fulfillment. You'll change your life. With that, my beautiful souls, know that you are worthy, you are whole, perfect, complete, and that you are loved. Until tomorrow, aloha.